want to know, and everyone's going to be honest, okay? The dating world!
Yay!
What's been happening? Are you guys dating? Have you found it tough with kiddos? Like, what's going on?
I'm not dating.
No one?
No.
Like at all?
No.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. And it's a conscious choice because my daughter's dad is in a serious relationship.
Okay.
And that transition was really difficult for her.
Got it.
And I didn't want to put more on her by dating. So I choose to kind of let her get used to this new normal. And once she's used to that new normal, and she has a new baby brother, and so I want her to finally feel comfortable with this new normal before another new normal starts. And I have gone on dates and have met some wonderful people, but just no one's knocked my socks off.
Okay.
And so someone needs to knock my socks off, because in order for me to give up some of this mommy stuff, you got to really knock my socks off.
You know what? When my kids were little, I made a conscious decision not to date. I was like, I'm going to choose to focus on them. I was so young, and I was like, I'm going to dedicate my life to them. Now looking back, their dad didn't do that. He remarried. He had 2 more children, and I denied myself and my children the opportunity to see me being loved and being fully loved and fully giving love, because I gave it all to them. And now I feel like there's a little bit of guilt on my children's side. They don't want to leave me. I feel like they won't go off into the world and explore because my son feels like he has an obligation to take care of mom and to protect
I see
mom.
that, yeah.
And I have to remind him, like, that's not your job. I'm your mom, and I pay these bills. You're the man in my house, but you're not the man of my house. Like, I pay the bills, I take care of you, but I do feel like I denied them the opportunity to see me in love. And now that I'm seeing the impact as they're, in adulthood, I really do think it's stopping them from going out and living their best lives, because they are so worried and love me so much.
That's an interesting perspective, Diane. I had not thought of it that way. You guys are saying, okay, yeah, well, let's pay attention on the girls, the kids, whatever. I'm so like that. You guys know that I'm the one that's like, I'm not going to date anybody. I have PTSD for my ex-husband, because it's so true. But then when I bring somebody up, you guys are like, oh, Claudia, you got to go for it. You better go for it. So, yes, we have to go for it, right?
Yeah. I did dating apps when the boys were toddlers, and I just found that it was just a waste of time.
They're exhausting.
Exhausting, waste of time. It was the same thing over and over. So I got rid of those. I met a few people organically last year that I went on some dates with. They were fun, and that's all that it was. The boys are more concerned about me dating and getting married than I am.
Really?
Eli asks me all the time, and I say, no, I don't think I'm gonna get married. And they say like, well, what if it was Harry Styles? And I'm like, that's never gonna happen. A, B, sure, but no, they're very concerned, and then I just have to be honest, recently there have been a lot of their friends that are either going through divorce or have just recently been divorced. So they've gone, and probably the last 2 months, from you should date, we want you to be happy, to it's probably good that you're not dating, that we don't have a dad, because then you'll never get divorced. So it's funny, their thought process is evolving.
The dating apps are really time consuming and ridiculous. And I think that meeting someone organically would be fantastic. I mean, I'm not close
like Trader Joe's type organic?
Like, I met a dog walker.
Absolutely, yes.
A dog walker?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Okay, just, it's fine, but...
Is Dog Walker hot, Mr. Dog Walker?
He's hot. I mean, he's just a nice man. But anyway, but like, it was organic.
Yeah. How'd you meet him?
He was walking a dog.
Oh, of course. Yep, I'm on all the dating apps. So,
are you really?
I am. They're trash. Right?
I agree.
All of them are trash.
Yeah.
But not even good enough for like a, little bit of a something?
No, not really. Yeah. Okay. Hard no.
Hard no.
Yeah, because I'm choosing not like fun. I'm choosing like to be in love. Like I choose to have a husband right now.
I'm recently new to all this. I won't do the dating apps because I've heard of all kinds of words like orbiting and the back burner. None of them sound appealing to me, but this is the kind of talk I hear.
I don't even know what orbiting is.
Same.
It's like a
word you
dude.
just
I'm
gave
not sure
us.
what that is
I don't
either.
know.
Orbiting is a person that comes around every 3 months. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
what's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
And then you don't hear from them again. That's orbiting.
Okay.
Back burner means if it doesn't work out with this person, I'll call you.
But I think being older, you know, like we're set in our ways, right? We know what we want. And we know what we don't want. And for me, any
Yes.
person
Yeah,
that I
totally.
date needs to know I will drop everything for her. I will drop everything for her dad because he's her father. You can be in a committed relationship. For me, I mean, I think that's important at some point, but my number one committed relationship is always going to be my daughter.
So are you saying that
Yes,
if you
for
met
sure.
someone that you were in a healthy relationship with, your ex would always take priority over the new person?
No, I'm saying that my ex is always going to be a part of my life.
Yes.
And we're always going to have a relationship, and that's important to me because it's important to my daughter. So my future partner needs to understand that, hey, this person here is always going to be in my life
Yeah.
because he's my daughter's
Sure.
father.
What if it's just easy? I want to like
It can
play
be
with like,
easy.
what if it is just easy? Because right now,
We can't, I guess it's on how you present it and how you deal with it. Yeah, I could see that too. I don't know. Okay, we are going to continue having the discussion about dating because there's all kinds of dating stories. If you've got one for us, make sure you email us. Of course, that email is up right now. We want to hear from you and what's going on in your world of being a mama. Ladies, it was so good to see you.
See you
All right,
always.
let's continue the conversation.